How did I end up with this truck, Rand?
You know, you called me one day and you said, I have this ice cream truck in mind that's going to be at the Bonhams auction down in Greenwich. Would you help me buy it? I said, help you buy it? I said, it's in my driveway. I'm bringing it to the auction for a client of mine that used it for a couple of years.
Who knew?
And who knew? And you ended up buying it, but with a good cause in mind. And it's a great thing you're doing.
How did I do on the bidding?
I think you did good. I mean, you know, actually, you stole the thing. The guy had about $35,000 or $40,000 into it, so I think you did very well.
I had no idea what I was going to do with it when I got it. I really don't. You know, I'm a car guy. I just kind of do emotional things. But as soon as I won it, I knew charity.
That's right.
So then
that's what you're all about.
Reindel Charity Ice Cream.
Yeah.
And so that's what we did. We did an event before your event that we did here for autism with the Como. We raised money for them, and then we decided. I decided autism is one of the charities you and I do a lot of work with.
Yep.
To do something here at my office with a bunch of cars. And I asked my friends and people called and called. We had a wonderful,
it was a great turnout.
Great turnout. In fact, if you keep on watching after this, we have film of some of the cars. We took film and
it was a beautiful day out.
And we couldn't have done this. Now, how we raised money for autism with you signing books, we asked for donations, didn't charge anybody if they didn't want to pay, and then we had somebody else. You wrote the foreword to my second book,
right?
But Mr. Rod Simmons, come on over, Rod. Colonel Rod Simmons wrote the foreword to my third book, so Rod was there. And I don't know how many people you talked to, but I know plenty.
I talked to about 100 people, and we talked about the book, David. We talked about the Good Humor Truck, which was really fun, but we also talked about autism, which is such an important issue. You know, today 1 in 100 kids has autism, 1 in 50 young boys has autism. Now, when I was growing up, I mean, we didn't really have these numbers, but we have them now. And in fact, in my family, we have an autistic child, a wonderful young child, but he has autism. So to be here and to support you and to support Autism Speaks, to me, this is really what makes you a great guy. And this is a great community, because everybody came out to help out.
It was wonderful. I think we had 300 to 400 people here.
That was great.
Easily.
And a wonderful day.
And we did the ice cream. We sold hot dogs. We had cider. A lot of my clients came. It just was the policemen out there with the traffic, and we wanted to turn Mystic upside down, and we did. And I couldn't have done this without the help of my staff. So the first person I want to bring over is my wife Janet, who was very helpful. Very helpful. And Janet
you should be next to your man.
Janet is the glue that holds things together. I come up with these crazy ideas, and they all seem to work out with the help of Janet and my staff. And I want to bring over some of the other people in my staff, and this is Robin. Robin's been with us.
Here we go.
And I am blessed to have my sister back in my life. I don't want to get too emotional. My sister helped, and we had Jeannie, who's not here today, couldn't make it here today. So with my staff, and we had a lot of volunteers. We had high school children who had to do community service work, and they came and helped. So we had people, friends that just came. They wanted to be here and be part of this. Everything we did here, all the proceeds we raised go to autism. Everything was donated. Our time was donated. The ice cream I donated. We had hot dogs donated. We had cider donated. So everything was donated completely. So we were able to raise money for autism. I'd like to bring somebody up now from Autism Speaks and make the presentation of the check.
Right up front.
And why don't you say a few things about? Now I know you had last week. You had a walk.
Oh, we did. We had 2,000 people show up on Saturday, October 19th, to the beautiful Camp Harkness in Waterford, Connecticut. And right now we raised a little over $60,000 as of Saturday. Hey. Money is still coming in, and hint, hint. I don't know where from, and you could still raise money up until the end of the year. So it's a very exciting time. It's our second one.
Very good. I'm glad it was successful. Now, our event here, we were selling ice cream, book signing, and I didn't have any idea what we would do as far as how much money we would raise. So we have checks, and we have a check that we wrote. So the total, again, we collected between checks and cash, $2,875 for our little thing here.
That's amazing.
And we didn't have 2,000 people, but we, and Janet and I, Reindel Advisory, we are going to match that, as I told you.
Thank you.
So I have $5,700 for
Thank
you
you
here.
so much. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, for my family and other families in southeastern Connecticut. Thank you.
That's all we can do.
Thank you.
That's all we can do. And it was a wonderful event. I thank Wayne for being here. I thank Rob and everybody for helping out and making this a success. And we're going to do it again next year.
Yay!
Bigger and better. Everybody who was here wants to come back and do it again, so we're going to pick a date and do it again next year.
And this is not only their first donation, might I add.
Absolutely
So thank
not.
you guys for your continued support. I appreciate
It's
it.
really great. It's something that we feel here. And I met Wayne, and that kind of started the ball rolling with autism. And,
Wayne's a good guy to meet, it seems. So are you, Dave, apparently.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you,
And we do have,
Thanks, David.
keep on watching because we have video of the event right after this presentation. Just stay on the same site you're on right now, and you'll see some pictures of the cars and the people that were here. Thanks a lot, Dave Reindel, and wonderful people for Autism Speaks. Thanks.
Bye. Bye.
Here again with my friend Wayne Carini. We're at my office in Mystic, and we're here to raise money again for Autism Speaks.
Thank you for doing that.
And Wayne was kind enough to bring this beautiful 1910, actually a sports car.
That's right. Stoddard Dayton.
Stoddard Dayton.
50 horsepower was the sports car of the era.
And we've got a lot of other cars. You'll be going around taking a look at them, and they'll be on this video, but I just wanted to let everybody know what this is for. All the proceeds are going to Autism Speaks. We've got ice cream, hot dogs, donuts, book signings.
Book signing.
For
We're going
volunteer,
to do it.
and whatever we raise here, I'm going to, again, as I always do, Wayne, match.
That's great.
Right? And
Phenomenal.
Then we'll be giving a check to Autism Speaks when we calculate everything up. So this is what we do. I love working with you, doing this kind of stuff, and you've been a great friend.
You're a good man for doing it.
And
Thank you so
your
much.
car expertise just. And you being here has brought a lot of these people here, so
That's
it's kind
great.
of a fringe thing for me. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you,
not
sir.
a problem. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. We're here today at my car event, the event we're using to raise money for Autism Speaks, and I'm just so happy that my parents are here with me today. It's my father Larry, my mother Gloria, and I wouldn't be who or what I am if it wasn't for these two people.
We are very proud of David. He's come a long way.
We're not only proud that he's our son, it's because of the person he's become. The older, I mean, he was that way when he was young, but as older as he just gets better and helps everybody and cares for everybody, and especially for his family, his mom, his dad, and everybody else. We love him dearly, and there's nothing more we could say except how proud we are of him.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. I'm just so happy you guys are here today. Thank you.
We're happy to be here. We wouldn't do it any other way. We would never miss this. We love him.
We got this nice weather.
Okay. I knew there was a reason. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad.